The day's finally come to meet up with Zuria. Let's head over to Fermine's camp right away!
Hello, 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 everyone. Hello, Sage. Hello, Weeb Trash. How are we all doing tonight? How are we all doing tonight? Alright, hold on a sec. I need to rearrange some of my stuff really quickly. Alright, that should work. Alright, hello everyone! Welcome, welcome. How are we all doing tonight? Got new banners out. Like I said, I'm probably going to be skipping these banners and holding on to my guarantee for Navia. I've already got Sino anyways. Alright. I think that's all we need to take care of right at the beginning of this. So, let's continue on with the event story. Alright. Very warm. Been making a
Is your child feeling any better?
vegetarian shepherd's pie. I see, I see.
Thank you for your concern, Fremine. His condition is fairly stable. The family doctor said we might be able to take him out for a stroll today.
Zuria, Fremine, we're here!
Seems like everyone's arrived now.
Not quite. Aren't we missing someone? But Paimon has a guess where he might be. Hey, Thelxie!
Won your skirmish against another school? Nice! Congrats!
Whoa! Thelxie's got himself a sword and a shield now! He's looking sharp!
Ooh, fancy.
Indeed. With his weapons in hand, Thelxie looks more formidable than ever. You've really outdone yourself, Fremine.
We helped you!
Yes, you really had a good eye for materials. Everything you found was high quality. Speaking of which, Zuria just told me that she wants to end the adventure with the coronation ceremony. So, could I also trouble you with finding some materials for the crown?
No problem.
You can just keep an eye out for them on our way to the ruins. I was planning to collect the materials myself, but then I realized you might be able to find some prettier ones than what I could get my hands on.
Consider it done.
Seems like everything's ready to go. Shall we head out?
Please wait a moment. I was just thinking. Since Thelxie has already shown us his brand new appearance, we may already be able to draw a new page in the picture book. What do you think?
Ooh, Paimon's excited now!
What should we draw on the page?
Why don't we use the story we know as a reference? Just make the atmosphere a bit less grim.
So we'll take out the sad parts and replace them with happier stuff? Sounds great to Paimon!
All right, I'll give it a try. I'm not very adept at drawing, but I've seen a lot of art during my work. Now, as far as the actual content of the drawing, please tell me what you'd like to see.
Let me think. We can draw the weapon. The prince has picked up the Sword of Courage and the Shield of Perseverance, which proves he has crossed the mire of doubt, and now is ready to wage war against the darkness.
Okay, I'll add the weapons. Anything else?
Paimon wants to give him some friends. Thelxie's got some friends by his side now, so he's no longer fighting alone.
Great suggestion, Paimon. Also, I just
Okay,
noticed the chat
I'll also
box
draw some
isn't
companions.
working.
Anything else?
Chat box isn't working. That's unfortunate. Aw, we're the companions! Don't forget to add some color.
Color. Ah, color, yes, that's really important. The road in front of him now will no longer be just grayscale, but bursting with color and hope. Who would have thought the page could have become so inspiring? How wonderful! Splendid ideas, everyone.
Great! Everyone looks super pumped up. Thelxie most of all.
Are you seeing this, my son? Are you feeling inspired by this as well?
I'm sure he is, Zuria. And this is still just the first page.
That's right! Paimon can't wait to see the picture book when it's all finished. We should finish it as soon as possible and keep up the belief and hope in our hearts.
I'm starting to look forward to it as well. So let's get the show on the road and head towards the Kingdom of Water Imps.
Yay! Thelxie's fantastic adventures begin now!
Heck yeah. Alright, let's go. After some time, you arrive at the shore above the underwater kingdom of water imps. Excuse me, let me down. Thank you.
Look! Those are materials that we can use for the crown, right?
Yeah.
Let's get some for Fremine.
Yes, thank you for taking control of my camera and messing me up. Inscribed Shell 2. Those are pearls that were his eyes, nothingness of his bones that do fade. Or nothing of his bones that do fade. Huh.
These should be enough. I knew you'd have a knack for finding the best materials. We shouldn't need anything else to head to the Kingdom of Water Imps.
Whoa! Is that the entrance to the underwater ruins ahead?
It appears that way. Oh, huh. I'll just stick with my regular team, I guess. Assistant. Prince's Brave Blade unleashes a shockwave at Thelxie's position, dealing physical damage to nearby opponents. I see. Hello, Wind. Welcome, welcome.
So these are the underwater ruins that Fremine found. They're pretty amazing, but still not exactly the kind that Paimon was imagining.
Paimon, this is the Kingdom of Water Imps, not ruins.
Oh, yeah, Paimon knows. It's just... Paimon thought we'd actually see a fairy tale world. Like with the water imps' colorful houses and the rainbow bridge.
I'm sorry. I was hoping to put up some decorations, but ran out of time to do it by myself.
It's okay, it's fantasy time now.
Whoa, someone's already switched into fantasy mode.
Seems
know
like
it.
the travelers already got the gist of things. You should do your best too, Paimon.
Don't underestimate Paimon. Paimon can flip the switch too. Now entering Paimon fantasy mode! Ahem. Young adventurers, 'tis Paimon, guardian goddess of this land. State your goals and intentions for visiting this nation.
We are the companions of Prince Thelxie, your Divine Highness. We have come to help him reclaim the glory that he has lost.
Oh, reclaiming your glory? Thy goddess here has golden glory, silver glory, and bronze glory. Which is it that the prince has lost?
She's doing this story?
Huh?
Did you break character, Paimon?
Not at all! This is the goddess's test! Ahem. From your responses, the goddess has concluded that you're all brave adventurers without the taint of greed in your hearts. As such, you are worthy of everyone's respect. So please accept the goddess's reward. The goddess will now bestow all 3 types of glory upon you. And as for this prince, the goddess will also bestow upon you the rainbow glory, so your future will always be filled with light.
Man, Paimon's kinda getting into that goddess role, huh?
My gratitude to your divine highness for such generous blessings. Power is now surging through every part of my body.
Finished watching Farina's story quest? Heck yeah, it's a really good one, isn't it?
Me too. Is this the divine inspiration of legend?
All thanks to the power of Goddess Paimon.
Now, adventurers, forge bravely ahead and defeat the monsters that have taken over the kingdom. You will be sure to find that which you seek.
Use Thelxie's Water Imp's Chanson to defeat opponents more easily. After using the skill, Thelxie must charge up before being able to use it again.
Please be careful, brave adventurers. Just ahead are some evil enemies that have invaded the kingdom of water imps. They're called...
Oh, I have a trial permanent.
Hilly Churls of the Deep.
Sorry, Fremine, you... Actually, I guess this wouldn't be a terrible team for him. But, nope, I've got my team here.
Your Highness, please show them what you're made of.
Sorry, Fremy, I'm good. I also don't remember the right combo to use for him, because I know there's like a very particular combo you're supposed to use for him.
It's a Lawatcher of the Deep.
There's no need to fear, my friends. His Highness is so strong now that even a Divinatural of the Deep would pose no threat to him.
Divinatural?
It's finally over. So have we defeated the evil monsters and reclaimed the kingdom of water imps?
Whoever they got to sing as Farina ate that up. Yeah, oh god, what was her name? Hold on. They credited her in the upload of that scene. Hold on. Cecilia Cara. Yeah, she did awesome.
Yes, it should now be time for us to attend Thelxie's coronation ceremony. The only thing is, I didn't expect this to go so smoothly. I thought it would have taken longer for us to reach the heart of the ruins. It was my mistake. I should have told Fremine earlier that we would also need a crown.
It's all because the Traveler and Goddess Paimon were too strong! We just eradicated all the monsters in one go!
It's okay, Zuria. We can come back again once I've made the crown.
Already had Farina as one of your favorites, now she's even higher on the list. Real!
Then I must thank all of you again for taking the time. And you too, Thelxie, my child.
Farina's, like, easily my favorite Archon now.
Thelxie's turning out to be a real expert at fighting!
I don't think there's anything that will be able to stop him. He's like a true prince now.
Yes, I agree as well.
Let's head back to camp for now. I asked the Traveler to search for some materials on the way because I want to make the crown as soon as possible.
We can add an update to Thelxie's fantastic adventures as well! Now that we've reclaimed the kingdom of water imps, it's time for us to draw some new scenes in the picture book!
Sorry, hey, but you've been dethroned. Yeah, I mean, all of the Archons are great. Don't get me wrong. But Farina's on another level,
Why
man.
don't we draw the new pages first? Paimon really wants to update the picture book.
You just want to see someone draw Goddess Paimon.
Hey, you didn't have to say it out loud.
No problem. I'm happy to oblige. Then in that case, the story today should go something like this. After overcoming many obstacles, Prince Thelxie and his brave companions finally arrived at the entrance to the Kingdom of Water Imps. At this time, the little fairy in the group, Paimon, revealed her true goddess form to her companions.
The goddess has arrived! She praised the companions for their purity, and to reward them, she bestowed upon them many blessings, and even prayed that the prince would be able to fulfill his goal.
This feels like foreshadowing. This feels like foreshadowing.
Bathed under the goddess's glory, the prince and his companions charged into the bastion of evil, chased away the monsters, and rescued the pretty water imps from their imprisonment. The prince finally managed to reclaim his kingdom. But as for the crown...
Oh no, the crown isn't ready yet!
No. The crown was within the prince's reach, but the monsters took it with them as they fled. They haven't given up and are sure to return, but the prince is certain to reclaim the crown the next time they fight. The brilliant rainbow shall descend onto the kingdom once more.
Gonna mold, but one more run of the Tulpa boss and then you'll have the drops to level 80 Farina. Oh, good luck. Goddess Paimon theory is still real.
Oh, and Paimon can almost see it all happening now! Whoa, the pages are beautiful! Zuria's really talented at drawing.
Thank you, everyone. We've also completed the second page of the picture book now. Thelxie's journey is one step closer to its end, and the promised coronation. My child, you'll also be able to brighten up when that time comes, right?
I'm sure he will, Zuria. Who knows? Perhaps the doctor will already have some good news for you when you get back home today.
I sure hope so, Your Divine Highness. Oh, Fremine, about the time you'll need for the crown.
Please don't worry. One day should be more than enough.
Ah, then I must thank you for your hard work. All right, let's rendezvous here in another 2 days' time for our final adventure, okay?
Wow, it's part 2 is this short? Alright, sounds good to me.
And see you in 2 days, my lovely friends.
Alright, it's about time we start heading off too. You've still got some work to do, right, Fremine?
Yeah, I'll need to go to the city shortly to get some parts for the base of the crown. I want to try out a few different designs and choose the one that looks the best.
Fremine's really working hard.
Yeah, Paimon knew that you didn't often take commissions from others, but Paimon had no idea you'd be so dedicated once you're on the job.
Well, about that, it might be because...
Because of your, personal associations with this.
Because what?
It's because... I hope...
Oh, he's blushing!
What's the matter? And what's with that look on your face? You're turning red, and it looks like you're about to run away and put your helmet on again.
Am I turning red?
Don't tease him, Paimon.
Alright. We won't bother you anymore for today, Fremine. Let's see each other in 2 days' time.
Okay, thank you. See you in 2 days.
See ya.
I hope that everyone who's found themselves in a dark place would be able to see something beautiful and experience a miracle for themselves.
Alright, so y'all said the combat part was super easy. Let's see just how easy it is. $6,000 points to get the rewards. That's the same on all of them. Ooh, I want to do a Nilou Bloom team. What do I want to do here? Probably the most effort you've put into shepherd's pie and isn't as good as the low effort ones you've made in the past. Oh no! Barbara doesn't have her artifacts, so I can't put her in. Baiju's got them right now, I think? I'm pretty sure Baiju has them right now. Do you actually want it at the lowest setting? Is it just that you can clear it at the lowest setting, or that going higher will, actively make it worse? Could put Baiju in. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. Baiju. Alright, this should work, I guess. Got almost 10k on the lowest for all of them. Wow. Alright, well, I want to see how we do on the highest one. Going higher will actually make it worse. Well, I want to see for myself. Unleashes a gyre attack once every 5 seconds, dealing hydro damage to opponent's hit. Oh, cool. Alright,
This dance is for you.
is it skill? Nope, that infuses her. Ah! Crap. Hold up. Ah, Nilou, how does your skill work? Rolling steps. Wait, huh?
We've only just begun. I see through you.
No. Oh god.
Don't be a killjoy.
Okay, we're struggling here because I can't remember how to use Nilou.
Another test subject. Have a little taste.
E.
You can't run.
Oh, I had to do it 4 times. Okay, I see. I thought it was 3. I got confused.
Killjoy.
Ring cutter.
Care for a dance.
With all my strength. Dance with the waves.
Mind the cider.
Witness the power of Gua.
Alright, so obviously this one isn't going well because I spent like the entire time trying to remember how to use Nilu. Alright, whatever. Let's Alright, let's actually go down then. Signature. Hate them.
Here.
Good job.
This dance is for you.
Seems like an emergency.
Adapt you with sea. Rain cutter. Rain outlines your
It is weird that it's like that though. That it's
Care for the dance.
easiest. Or, I don't know. That's really weird. 'Cause normally it would not be like that.
Care for the dance.
Dance with me. With all my strength.
Remember, health comes first.
Killjoy.
Let me read you a verse. Rain outlines your
Care
fate.
for the dance.
Dance with me.
Care for the dance. Care for the dance. Care for the dance.
Another test subject.
Dance with the waves. Here.
Taking a turn for the better.
Witness the power of Gua. Huh?
Care for the dance. Care for the dance.
All eyes on me. With all my strength.
Care for the dance.
I
Seems
don't
like
know
an
if
emergency.
I quite have the best rotation here, but
Rain cutter.
oh well.
Body and rain outlines your fate.
Bro.
Care for the
But I care for a dance. How did I... Bruh. You're free from the tulpa? Heck yeah. Alright, I think I need to switch up my rotation
Remember, health
a
comes
little bit.
first. Mind the
Dance with the waves. Let me read you a verse. Know my sword.
scatter.
care for the
Following orders. Here you are.
care for the dance.
Girl, no. Can't you tell by how fast I'm tearing through you guys that no, I don't care for a dance?
Care for the dance.
Seems like an emergency.
This dance is for you.
Care for the dance. Care for the dance.
Rain cutter. Dance with me. Rain outlines your fate.
Diffract.
Care for the care for the dance. Care for the dance. Care for the dance.
Taking a turn for the better. A bitter purpose.
All eyes on me. Positions. Let me read you a verse. Huh? Rain outlines your fate.
Killjoy.
Process of elimination.
Care for the
Following order.
care for the dance. Care for the dance.
Another test subject.
Remember, health comes first.
Adapt you. Dance with the
Until it's time to level 90 Farina. Yep. You're not free quite yet. Close. Oh. Got it. There we go. Alright, what trials does this one have? Ooh. Ho ho ho. Don't mind if I do. Sorry, Shinobu. You're being replaced temporarily. I know she's the one who carries this team, but I could have gone for a Quicken team instead. But, Hyper Blooms go burr.
Let me weave you a verse. Rain outlines your fate. Huh?
Germinate! Scatter!
Torn to oblivion! Illusion shattered! Shine down!
Witness the power of
This is like a double, DPS team. So I'm kind of swapping between them.
Scatter!
Bruh.
Rain Cutter. Rain outlines your fate.
Spring forth! Propagate!
Now you shall perish! Illusion shattered!
Let me weave you a verse. Huh?
Germinate!
The process of elimination. Flicker.
There we go. Alright, now I'm just gonna have some fun with Raiden for the rest of this.
No, my sword.
Torn to oblivion!
'Cause I do not have her on any account.
Shine down!
Hyper Bloom. That's a regular Raiden. Raiden is the best Hyper Bloom trigger, even though she's not on the right build for it. It's okay. I mean, she got the job done. Giving me a trial wanderer. Level 80 C1. Imagine that. Yeah, I do want to use Neuvillette, though. What would be a good team for him? Who would go well with him here? Presumably like a Hyper Bloom comp. Let's see, who do I have that would go well with him there? Never touched Wanderer, just wanted to blast. Fair enough. Should I do like Baiju, Shinobu, Traveler? That seems decent. It's not like this is hard, so. Although I don't know if Shinobu's got the range. necessarily. Farina? Farina's level 49. I mean, these guys are level 40, so that's probably fine, actually. We could throw Farina in, just for funsies. Baishu will keep her safe.
Seems like an emergency. A bitter pill.
Oh, let's, that.
Strike a pose. I'll settle this. Dissipate.
Be sanctified.
Blasted idiots.
Close enough. Lucky today.
Oh, I don't know if I like this team.
The doctor will see you.
I don't quite know how much I like this team comp.
Stand with me.
Settle down.
Feels a bit awkward. It's not as smooth as I
Taking a
would
turn
like.
for the better. A bitter pill to swallow.
The bond is strong. Time to shine.
Let the mighty be humbled.
Some target
I'm getting sick. The doctor will see you. Lightning terrified. Stand with me. Let my name echo in song. This is so brilliant.
Excuse
Be
me.
sanctified. Bow your head.
Blasted idiots.
Seems like an emergency.
Yeah, this isn't
The bond is
working quite like I had hoped.
strong. May I present? Let the world come.
The tides beckon.
Your coming was foretold.
I'm getting sick of this game.
A bitter pill to swallow.
Ah,
Finally, some target practice.
Let my name echo in song.
ah. Alright, we're going Wanderer. Trying my hand at a team comp I'm not very familiar with did not really work. We're going with the team I know how to use.
Strike is one.
Lucky today.
Sketch. Shaken and stirred. Truth repeats itself.
The wind rises.
That was embarrassing. Not gonna lie.
Sketch. Diana special. Gears of the storm.
Squall fury. Your coming was foretold.
Strike is one. And step. Shaken and stirred. Let me handle your drink. Fun. Sick. Think you can bully me? Have fun with this gift.
Foretold. You dare to gaze upon me? That's close enough.
Break a leg.
Out of my
Look
face.
at you, Boomtown. Gears of the storm.
Bruh.
Your coming was foretold. Your coming. Know your place.
Grand finale. Aesthetic.
Guys, do you think my coming was foretold? Do you think? Sort of think that maybe it was foretold. Ah. How about instead of Hyper Bloom, we go Vaporize? Can you believe to learn that your coming was foretold? Yeah, I think instead of Hyper Bloom, we'll do Vaporize. Baiju Official plus Trials? Yeah, I feel like, okay, if we were gonna do Hyper Bloom, I do feel like Official would work better than Shinobu. So, we'll give that a shot.
Remember, health comes first. Mind the...
Silence!
Let my name echo in song.
Okay, yes.
Strike a pose. The doctor was seen.
Taking a turn for the better. This is nothing.
Excuse me.
Wings of darkness. Come, sever night from day.
Settle down!
Blasted idiots.
Shower me with praise.
Excuse
Dare
me.
you? Time to shine.
Trying to use my burst. Thank you.
Remember, health comes first. Mind the side effect.
Silence!
Let my name echo in song. Strike a pose.
Seems like an emergency.
There's so much happening on the screen.
Time to shine.
A bitter pill to swallow. Remember, health comes first.
Dude, Farina for real is broken.
Let the world cry. The doctor was seen.
Taking a turn for the better.
Wings of darkness. Come.
Official also does big damage and batteries. That is true, that is true. Alright. And last one. Ooh. Alright, we'll do Risley, Farina. We'll do Baiju Official again. That was a decent comp. That was a pretty good comp. Alright. So with Risley, it's like normal, like in normal attacks until you see his effect pop up, and then charged attack, right? Right? Yes. Yes. Alright, cool. Making sure I remember correctly.
Remember.
Yep, we're going
health
Hyper
comes
Fridge
first.
here.
Mind the sun.
By royal decree.
Stay cool. Face your guilt. Now.
Seems like an emergency. A bitter pill.
Have a safe trip.
Ah, come on. There we go.
Remember, health comes first. Mind
There's
the
a
sun.
lot happening on the screen at once.
It's gonna get a little chilly. Away now.
Taking a turn for the better.
Midnight Phantasmical. Stay cool. Face your guilt. A moment, please.
Seems like an emergency.
By royal decree.
Have a safe trip. Let's begin.
Nice. Burst at the very end of rotation. Oh. Or be like you and Wind and go brain dead because you can't pay attention to the combat. Very Unga Bunga playstyle. Oh, that was the last one. Alright, nice. Better, nice. I do, like, really enjoy those kind of play styles where it's like... I'll do those eventually. Where it's like, Ooh, Fremicon! But, those kind of play styles where it's like, Did I miss something here? I did. But the play styles where... I keep interrupting myself. Where, like, there's room for a bit of skill expression, like, you do need a bit of skill to get it quite right. But it's not like, oh, if you aren't doing this, like, hyper-specific combo, your damage is gonna suck absolute balls, you know? QL is important, that's all. That is true. Burn Melt is fun. Yeah. Burn Melt is definitely a little bit tricky to get right sometimes, but yeah, it is fun when you manage to get it right. I need a squid. Kimdoksha! I will never stop making the Kimdoksha joke about the squids. Definitely not looking for excuses to pull. Definitely. Definitely. Hello, Gretcha. Welcome, welcome. Alright. So that is the last of the, minigame things. Got Kirara? Nice. She is indeed very shaped. Alright, so now all we have left to do is this. Character of all time. Real. Oh, what constellation is that for Fremine? I feel like it's probably just C1. Nope, C2. Did you guys see that, by the way? I have... not this. I have 16 million Mora. Jeez. Amazon. Alright. So. Waiting. Top tier gameplay right here. Waiting. And then it'll be on to the last part of the story.
Today's the final day of Thelxie's fantastic adventures. Let's go find Fremine at his camp.
Could just toss it all to you. That means I need to crown someone. No, I've got a lot of character building I need to do still. Like, not what I meant to open. Do you see how many partially built characters there are here? I've got a lot of building to do. Alright, hello, Fremy.
Hey, Fremine! Thelxie! We're here!
Hello, Paimon. Hello, Traveler.
Is the crown ready?
Yes, we're just waiting for Zuria now. She hasn't arrived yet.
Then let's wait for her a little while. Or actually, maybe we can go find her. It's not too far from here anyway. Didn't she say she just lives on the hill over there?
You know, why do you think you're broke? Real. Crown Noel. When I get her final constellation, maybe not triple, but I will crown her when I get her final constellation. Even though I don't use her very much, because she deserves it. Triple crown Noel. You guys want me to triple crown Noel? Of course you do.
Hey, Traveler, Paimon.
Oh, and speaking of...
Found you two at long last. I'm so glad that you both are all right.
Huh? Why are you here, Miss Delaroche? And what could have happened to us?
I'm being threatened to triple crown Noel.
What could have happened? That water imp Thelxie, of course. After I gave you that commission the other day, I began to get worried and went asking about the boy that went missing.
Oh, that? We've got it all figured out now. The boy you heard about was just Fremine. Even the missing fish was his fault. Don't worry, we'll help you get the fish back as soon as we're done with this job.
Show her respect, the knights won't. You know, I've got a C6 Goro with an R5 Favbo. I've got Albedo with Cinnabar Spindle. I've got Farina. I could make a really good Mono Geo team.
Oh, sorry about that. I've been diving in the area recently.
Huh? Fremine diving? No, 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 that's not what happened at all. I've heard a completely different account.
Oh boy.
What I was told is that about a month ago, a child tied a bunch of heavy seashells onto his body and walked into this open stretch of water. He never came back. What could that be if not that water imp's work?
Are you sure?
100% sure. I've confirmed the account with several veteran fishermen I know. The child was only 8 years old. His name was Lescaut. Lescaut d'Estray.
Wait, let's go to Stray?
I see where this is going.
Yeah, that's the name. They say the family took on the name after moving to the city from a place called Stray. Anyway, his mother is a pretty famous art dealer, while his father passed away from an accident many years ago. Well, naturally, his mother was devastated by the incident and fell terribly ill. It's said that she left the court of Fontaine, and no one knows where she's gone.
You know, she did say that, like, are you watching? Are you seeing this thing earlier? That made me... I didn't say anything, but I was kind of like, huh? Because I was like, isn't your kid in the house up there?
It can't be, right? Lescaut d'Estray? Zuria d'Estray? It must be some sort of a coincidence?
Seems like we need to pay a visit to the d'Estray house.
I'm sorry, miss. We've got to go check on something right now.
Oh, I see. Well, you go on ahead. I just came to make sure that you're both all right. I'll head back then. Please remember to take care.
Swan Fury! The wind rises. Quit following me. Too slow.
Excuse us. Is anyone here? Is this Madame d'Estray's place?
Who are you? I have a patient here who needs quiet bed rest. Please leave us be unless you have anything urgent to report.
Who's the patient? The door opens after a brief moment of silence.
This
The man
is the
walks out,
residence of
looking
Zuria
confused.
d'Estray, and I am Jala Khan, her family doctor. What did you mean by your question just now? Who else could be my patient?
Your patient should be Zuria's son, right? She told us herself that her son had contracted loneliness syndrome.
No, you're right. Young Master Lescaut did have that illness once upon a time, but he's... Well, the young master's no longer with us. And now the Madame has come down with the same illness. Are you her friends, by any chance?
You inform the doctor of all that's happened in the past few days.
So, when she had requested time to go out over the past few days, it was so she could spend them with you.
So, if I'm understanding this right, the one who's suffering from uncontrollable delusions is the Madame herself? She believes her son is still alive?
Damn.
That is correct. When the young master disappeared, she was organizing an art exhibit that she had specifically prepared for him. But since she had to leave the house, she was unable to see her son one last time. That might have been the trigger for her regret. Or perhaps the family's fall into loneliness and grief was inevitable as soon as the old master passed away. First the son, and then the mother.
But how could that be? She really looked like she had a handle on everything. Her smile was so lovely, and she even told us to stay optimistic. But you're saying she...
Those actions are proof that she can no longer differentiate between fantasy and reality.
Then all the other things that she told us about her son, were those fake too?
No, those were all real. Although they were all things that happened before the young master left us for good. Madame's time has just never moved forward since his passing.
I see. So after her son left, she created a fantasy world where her son was still with her. She was looking for a way to cure his illness when she ran into us.
So, how is Zuria now?
She has been in a good mood the past few days, even humming a song when she returned from her stroll. She even began discussing with me the idea of using deliberate guidance to ease the illness. It was all going well, until last night. She spent a whole night staring at the shell the young master left behind, and the words that he had inscribed onto it. Then she broke down once more. I prescribed some sedatives, and she's currently resting.
But then what should we do? How can we help her? There has to be something we can do.
Don't panic, Paimon. Even though this is a devastating piece of news, we must all calm down first. What should we do? I need to think. I need to remember the old house of the hearth, and the children who lived in it. Those patients, and what their doctors said back then. What if... Dr. Jalacan, have you seen a picture book? The Madame should have brought it back with her.
Are you thinking about trying the guidance therapy she talked to me about before? Well, it's worth a shot. I'll go get the book.
The doctor quickly retrieves the book and hands it to Fromine.
Yes, this is it.
We still need to finish the adventure in the picture book?
That's right. If what Dr. Jalacan said was true, the past few days have been very helpful to Zuria, so we should complete this journey. We need to show her that her child has found a happy ending in the world of her dreams.
But wouldn't that just make it harder for her to accept reality?
One must first face reality before accepting it. The Madame has been crushed by her feelings of grief and can no longer bring herself to face reality. Our first priority would be to get her out of this state.
Right. Before today, I had thought she wanted to use Thelxie's fantastic adventures to save her son. But now, I think she might need it to save herself. And if we could complete it, we should be able to give her some feeling of inspiration and closure. Maybe those feelings would be enough to give her some courage to face reality again.
We'll have to give it a try.
There's no time to waste. Let's set off right away.
Inscribed Shell 3. The sea goddess hath rung his knell. Ding dong. Hark, now I hear them. Ding dong bell. Evil never sleeps, and has secretly smuggled away the crown that rightfully belongs to Prince Thelxie. Warriors defeat the abominable thieves and take back Thelxie's crown.
We're here again. This is the final part of Thelxie's journey, but the most important person is missing.
Everyone, please don't be so down and gloomy. Remember what she told us? If we were to feel troubled, the patient would become anxious as well.
You're right. Paimon needs to smile. If we have to give something to Zuria, it should be our smiles. We have to keep smiling as we finish this adventure. And then she'll be able to recover, right everyone?
Yeah, I'm sure she will.
Yeah, I'm sure she will.
Oh! Be careful, brave adventurers! Here come the evil monsters that stole the crown! They're... the deep-sea Cyclops! Let's beat them up!
Squall Fury!
Watch out, everyone! They're coming at us again!
There's no secret here! Prince Thelxie looks stronger than ever today! He must be going all out!
Strike is one. Observe.
Oh, this is the final enemy, right? We'll reclaim the crown for you now, Your Highness!
Search for it!
I'm sorry. I have to go. I made a promise to my friends, and I'm already very late.
But, Madame, you're still...
Don't try to stop me. Today's the most important day for treating Thelxie. We'll use the guidance method. Didn't you also say that you think it'd work?
I'm not trying to stop you, Madame. It's just... Could you tell me the name of your child?
Oh, jeez.
Dr. Jalacan, how can you forget the name of your own patient? His name is Thelxie. He's the prince of the kingdom of water imps. We will go today to reclaim his crown and attend his coronation ceremony.
I see. Madame, please rest assured, everything is still on schedule. Your friends have already departed to find... Wait, look. They've already returned.
Zuria! Zuria! We've retrieved the crown!
Paimon, everyone, have you really?
Yes, but the coronation ceremony still hasn't taken place, because we felt like you should be the one to preside over it.
Wonderful, how wonderful! Thelxie, my child, are you hearing this? Everything you lost will now come back to you, and soon, very soon, you will never be lonely again.
And the last page of the picture book. It's still waiting for you to illustrate in color.
Right, the picture book. But I don't know what I should put on the last page.
Don't worry, Thelxie and his friends all know what should go on it. Get ready, Zuria. We'll describe everything for you.
Okay.
At last, Thelxie and his friends were able to drive off the final invading monsters and achieve a dashing victory. Their success was complete, and the recovered crown resplendent.
The water imps, finally returning to their homes, showered the prince with love and applause as he greeted them. They once again offered their precious shells to the prince and reconstructed the rainbow bridge of old. As he watched the scene unfold, the prince could not help but be touched by its beauty.
Moved by everyone's happiness, the prince stepped onto the Rainbow Bridge and took a good look at all the friends who had gone on the journey with him. There stood the traveler, Goddess Paimon, Fremine, and... Huh? Where's the last person? The prince looked frantically around, but could not find the person he wanted to see most. At that moment, the person suddenly appeared on the other side of the bridge. She walked towards him with a smile and slowly lifted her veil.
The prince could not hold back his tears. He recognized then that the mysterious person that had been by his side the whole time was none other than his mother. Zeria walked across the bridge and placed the crown above the prince's head. She smiled down upon him as she said, "My prince, my king, you shall never, ever need to feel lonely again."
Dude, this is gonna make me cry.
That's the end of the story, Zeria.
Thank you. Thank you all. I am so sorry, my child. Maman should have spent more time with you. Did you hear the story? You'll never have to feel lonely again. Mama loves you too.
What's happening? Is Zeria talking to Thelxie?
What is Thelxie saying?
Quick, put on my diving helmet. There's a transcription module in it that's compatible with Thelxie's output signals. You should be able to use it to understand what Thelxie's saying.
Fremine walks up to you and pulls out his diving helmet before placing it on your head. So that's what Thelxie's saying?
Mama loves you too.
But I love you more, Mamo.
Wait, what is this?
What? Did you see something?
Maman, I'm getting a little sleepy. If it's time for bed, can you hum a lullaby to me again?
Of course, my dearest child. As long as you want to hear it, Mama will always hum for you.
Thank you, Maman. Your lullaby has always been my favorite. Now that I've heard it, I can return to my dream and to the kingdom of water imps in peace.
My poor darling. Please don't forget. I will always love you. My love is greater than the entire distance between here and the kingdom of water imps.
I won't forget, Maman. And so is my love for you. Greater than the entire distance between here and the kingdom of water imps. Good night, Maman.
3 days later at Fremine's camp.
Traveler, Paimon, you're here.
Fremine, why did you call us in such a hurry? Did you hear something from Zeria? Oh, if it's not good news, Paimon doesn't want to hear it.
Don't worry, it's definitely great news. The Madame came here for a visit just now with her doctor. color has returned to her cheeks, and she sounded full of energy as well. She said she'd like to return to the court to continue hosting the art exhibit, but this time, she'll work with her doctor to exhibit some picture books related to the illness. Of course, Thelxie's fantastic adventures and the guidance therapy will be included in the exhibit as well. She'd like to use her experience to help others.
That's wonderful! So it wasn't bad news after all.
Mm-hmm. Here, please take this picture book with you. The Madame wanted you to have it. If, at some point in the future, you were to run into someone with similar troubles, she hopes the book would be of use to you.
But this is her son's story, right? Is it really okay to give the book to us?
Don't worry, it's just a copy. She still has the original. It's extremely important to her.
Alright, then there's no problem. It feels good knowing we've contributed to something important. Paimon definitely didn't expect the fantasy adventure to be so useful. Paimon was a little worried about how everything would turn out. After all, fantasy is just fantasy.
Paimon, do you know what the Madame said? She said that at the moment when she placed the crown on Thelxie's head, she felt like she really saw something beautiful. Her child had returned, and he told her that he loved her. She also said that was when she was finally able to bid farewell to her son. She felt like at that moment, she was healed by some mystical power, and she was filled with courage from head to toe.
Oh, really? But could that just be another part of her fantasy?
Perhaps. But if fantasy is just fantasy, and the fantasy world is not real, then how could it still grant us these powers that we can continue to use in the real world?
So, perhaps fantasy is not just fantasy after all.
But what else could it be?
A descent of the fairy tale world into the real world. At that time, the wondrous fairy tale temporarily became reality and influenced real things in our world. That has to be what happened. You saw it too, didn't you?
What? That can't be what happened, right? There's just no way. Wouldn't it be like a miracle if that really happened?
Yes, I suppose that would be a miracle. I hope that everyone who's found themselves in a dark place would be able to see something beautiful and experience a miracle for themselves.
Man. That took a turn I really wasn't expecting. But oh man, that was good. Dude, what the heck, Hoyo? You can't keep doing this! You can't keep doing this to me! They can't keep getting away with it. Oh my god. Ooh, standard wish. Standard, what you got for me? Absolutely nothing.
You think I've got a sharp tongue?
Yeah, they can't
I
keep
just
getting
tell
away
it
with
like
it.
is. If someone can't handle it, maybe that's their problem.
Keep them off the stove. We can't let them keep cooking. We need to get them out of the kitchen. Oh man. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this stream up here for now. Tomorrow we are doing Spiral Abyss. It's Abyss. You guys know what to expect. I wonder if maybe we can do even better than we did last time. Probably not. But what if? So, I will see you all next time.